Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have none other than Padma Shri Dr. C.R. Chandrasekhar, a former professor, head of the Department of Psychiatry and a medical superintendent of NIMHANS, who is a great Dani philanthropist, and he's been doing free service to give better quality of mental health to the youngsters, especially those who are depressed. And today he's going to tell us about the suicide. Suicide is the Latin word which has come from suicidium, and then it was considered to be immoral and illegal. But today it has been changed. But still, during Corona, we had lots of suicides, almost 27% jump in the suicide. So, sir, please tell us what are the causes, why people commit suicide? Why do they want to enjoy? See, everybody wants to live for a longer time. And in the Sanatana Dharma, we always say, no, 100 varsha, 100 years, you live for 100 years. But why this youngster, they want to die early? Please tell us, sir.
So Sigmund Freud says we have life instinct, at the same time, death instinct in our mind. If life instinct is better, we don't want to die. But when life becomes very difficult to live, lot of pain, lot of frustration, lot of difficulties, then death instinct come to surface. This is what Sigmund Freud says. And suicide is very, very common. Every 40 seconds, one person is committing suicide in the world. And in every minute, a person is committing suicide in India.
Okay.
And in mythology, many characters committed suicide, including Ram, Lakshman, or Sita. Then our Basavana committed suicide. And Jain saints, they take Salekana Vrata and end their life. So there's a provision in Indian culture on religious ground or on some issues, you can give up your life and accept death. But at the same time, our elders have told suicide attempt is a sin. Don't commit it. Because if you commit suicide, your forefathers, their atmas will suffer in heaven. So please don't commit suicide. Then gradually, year by year, the suicides are increasing. Bangalore was suicide city till 5 years ago. Now, Chennai has taken their place. And as Madam said, young people, others said 14 to 18 years old, boys and girls, they are trying to commit suicide. They succeed in committing suicide, giving academic failure as a reason, or love failure as a reason, or not being loved by parents, not being respected by teachers, or any other mishaps in their life. And their mental strength to face any failure is becoming very weak because they are not exposed to stresses at all. Then, if you look at the death note, many people write a death note. I am committing suicide, like a boy, 40 years old boy said, I will go to heaven, I will be happy, I'm not happy here. That was a death note written by a 40 years old boy. He thinks that heaven is a nice place to be happy, and his family or his Bangalore is not a nice place to stay. So family problems, very common. Domestic violence, sister-in-law, mother-in-law fightings, marital discords, or dejection by family members, rejection by family members, isolation, and health problems. Many severe life-threatening health problems make the person to think of suicide. I've seen many people requesting, sir, please end my life. I can't suffer from this pain. It's killing me. Please give me an injection and let me die. Very common scene in cancer hospitals, very common scene in where severely ill people, people who are terminal stages, they ask for what you call euthanasia, mercy killing. Mercy killing, nothing but suicide. And the failures and frustrations, finance come later. And students committing suicide is increasing. It has gone up to 8% now. Every 1 hour, one student is committing suicide in India. Mainly academic pressure, because everybody wants to score 80, 90, 100.
This is a very, very sad thing. My own
Very sad.
classmate's daughter, she committed suicide, and next the result came, she had scored 98%.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it is more of a fear rather than what will happen.
Anticipation or quick
Anticipate.
reaction. The knee-jerk
Yeah.
reaction to a low mark record
Yes.
or suddenly by mistake fail. But on inquiry, should have passed in first class. But people give a lot of importance for success in academics. Very, very sad.
And you
Then
have
hanging,
mentioned the daily wages people dying. In fact, all over the world, those who are economically poor, in those countries only the suicide is more. And
yeah,
our country comes 41 in the whole
yeah,
world.
yeah.
So
Because
maybe yes, but
they
yeah.
know struggling is required, so they
Uh,
don't commit suicide very easily.
and
Where
and
middle
we
class
we
people,
we think that ಬಂದದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಲಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ದಯೆ ಇರ್ಲಿ. So we think
yeah,
that God will take care of our thing.
yes,
And that's the
because of
reason in our country it is much less. Okay, sir.
philosophical and
Yes, sir.
spiritual attitude is quite strong in Indian
Yes.
minds. And para-suicides are increasing, threatening that he would commit suicide, she would commit suicide, risk cutting, or swallowing few tablets, or making a gesture that she is
Yeah.
going to die. This try to
Yeah.
draw the attention.
When you
So
said risk
para-suicides are
cutting, I
more among,
remember Diana, being the princess, she
Right.
had cut and then she had attempted suicide.
yeah. Even Cleopatra committed suicide.
Yes,
Cleopatra
yes,
committed
yes.
suicide. So many, even many Indian artists, many Indian artists like Kalpana, Manjula, and even
Yes, yes,
our
yes, sir.
Deepika
Yes, sir.
Padukone made 3 times attempts to commit suicide
But
because
she
of
had
depression.
depression. Yeah. Okay.
Depression. And Sushant committed
Yes.
suicide
Rathod.
again because
Yes.
of depression. And then accidental suicide, very, very sad. Not only I die, I kill my wife, kill my children, and die. So this type of accidents are the family makes a pact. Let us all commit suicide and say goodbye to the world. Or slow suicide, heavy drinking, taking drugs. Then why suicide means at that moment the person thinks death is an answer for all his suffering. By death, he can escape from pain, escape from humiliation, escape from anything. So all is a cry for help. Please help me, I am in distress. Because nobody would know. That's why in prevention, please ask a person who has failed recently, who has financial distress, are you contemplating suicide? If they say yes, immediately we have to attend to him and counsel him. So counseling is the most important and timely talking. That's why hotlines are established all over. Telemanas is there, 14416. This number ring up and some counselor will pick up and counsel you and prevent you from committing suicide. Or people try to commit suicide either in anger or out of frustration or draw the attention of government because many people will go in front of Siddha and say we will commit suicide if our demands are not met with. So first stage, all of us should know what to do. If a person has swallowed tablets, immediately we have to induce vomiting. If the person has swallowed acid or any corrosive liquid, we should not induce vomiting. Give him a lot of water. Immediately take him to a hospital for help because any delay in shifting the patient costs the life. So people should not keep on arguing why you committed suicide or what happened. So they should not waste time. Immediately shift him to the hospital.
And
legal
especially if they
issues.
have taken the pesticide, which are very, very dangerous, and nowadays they have to be taken immediately for the stomach wash.
Stomach wash.
Yes.
And then person having guilt feeling that has to be looked into because many people feel guilty. They try to commit suicide, they survive, and later why I committed suicide? I should not done that. It's a shame on my part. Our family must keep on nagging him. You fellow, you dirty fellow, you were being brought down the.
And they have to take counseling and sing from you advice. Yeah.
Both family members as well the person should be counseled not only by psychiatrists, by any friend and well-wishing people.
The family members, elders.
Yes. Individual support, family support, and friends should support because social connectedness is very important to prevent suicide. Now we are being isolated. Loneliness is very high, and one need not hesitate to take psychiatric help because people think that why should I go to a psychiatrist? They will label me as a mad fellow. So labeling is not done, and find out high-risk individuals with
Okay.
stress, negative life events, support them, avoid isolation, then give both physical and psychological support and
Support.
communication. Communication is the vital event that should take place when a person is in distress, and life skills management. How to face
Yeah.
life, how to face
Yes.
challenges of life, how to face
Yes.
failure. Because when Kohli said 1 year he couldn't score a century, he feared that he would be removed from the India team, and he went into depression. He wanted to commit suicide. His wife counseled him. His wife counseled him, and then now Kohli is a hero today, and won the
For the
World Cup
support.
match.
Yeah.
And positive thinking and positive approach, Ashavada. So
Yes.
think
Yes.
positively. Whatever may the difficulty, whatever may be the distress, tomorrow will be a good day. Somebody will come to my help, and God is there. I will pray God, and God will save me. God will help me. This type of positive thinking is very important, especially we should induce in the minds of adults and boys and girls and young people, and also elderly people who are now trying to commit suicide when they're rejected by their own children or when they're admitted to a old age home. They get frustrated. Sir, why should we leave? Let us die. Let us die. And
Yes.
in any terminally ill person, doctor, nurses, and everybody has to do counseling to induce positive thinking. You're going to survive. Your pain will be less. Don't think of suicide. Leave, and there is a hope that you'll be all right. So this is what we have to do. And suicide is a big individual risk, society's risk, and all of us should join our hands to prevent suicide.
Yes, yes. And this is so very important because nowadays they have only one child or two children, and if they die, the parents are totally devastated and there is nothing left for them in life. And I think all the people should realize this life is very precious. And as Dasa said, this life, the being born as a human being is extremely rare, and that is Anmol, and we should not waste that. And one should remember health is essential to life.
Yeah.
Hope is essence of life. And humor is sense of life. So let us all live happily and so see that all others are also happy rather than making them feel miserable. And if there is anything, please go to the psychiatrist or psychoanalysis and take the timely treatment and counseling. Thank you very much, sir, for so beautifully explaining. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.